Hello, Fissels family and friends. This is the pastoral message for Saturday, October 24th. Being a Saturday, we're continuing our Saturday series of still speaking daily devotional style meditations that I've written on the Psalms. And today we'll deal with Psalm 7. As in other Saturdays when we've had our Saturday series Psalm meditation, please read the Psalm in your own Bible before listening to the rest of the meditation. And then, if you would like, read it again after the meditation and reflect on how the Psalm speaks through the meditation or the meditation speaks through the Psalm. And so the title for today's devotional on Psalm 7 is Taking Refuge in God. And the scriptural citation is from Psalm 7, verse 1. O Lord my God, in you I take refuge. Save me from all my pursuers and deliver me. Have you ever felt life isn't fair? We all have from time to time. You may have been passed over for a promotion, didn't get hired for a job you thought you were especially qualified for. You may have had a sibling rivalry and thought your brother or sister always got the better end of the stick. And then there are health issues that seem to often strike unexpectedly. A pandemic, a heart attack or stroke, cancer. Life often doesn't seem fair. Today's psalm is another of many where the author is asking God for protection from enemies. Such psalms would have little meaning for us if they were only applicable to being pursued by actual physical enemies, although I'm sure they provide comfort for military members on active duty in war zones. For those of us on the home front, our enemies are more figurative than literal, but they can be potent enemies or challenges nonetheless. They can seem to be like a lion that will tear you apart and drag you away with no one to rescue you. In his or her distress, the author turns to the Lord, who for emphasis repeatedly affirms the Lord as her God. In this psalm, the author puts herself at some risk of blame. He or she admits that she may have been at least in part responsible for stirring up the trouble with her pursuer. She puts her life in the Lord's hands, asking to be judged according to her righteousness. Compared to God, of course, the author would be found to be lacking in righteousness. Here, the author is making the case that at least he's more righteous than his enemies, and God should judge accordingly. In any event, the author puts her entire trust in the Lord her God. She trusts the Lord to provide refuge for her. God will be his protector. In the author's mind, salvation is already accomplished, and the author praises God. I will give to the Lord thanks due to the Lord's righteousness, and sing praises to the name of the Lord, the Most High. Like the psalmist, we may be partially responsible for the troubles we encounter in life, or we may be without blemish or blame. Life, as we said, isn't always fair. But even as we face whatever challenges or enemies we meet on life's path, if we place our trust in the Lord, our God, we will find refuge. And our prayer. O God of refuge and strength, protect us from hurt, harm, and danger. Be with us as we navigate the troubled waters we encounter in our lives. Be our refuge and bring us home safe, secure, and at peace. Amen. Please keep all those who are struggling with whatever difficulties life brings in your prayers, including those struggling with the pandemic, those struggling with other health issues, and just anyone in your life who you know needs some extra prayer. I look forward to joining with many of you tomorrow in worship. I was hoping to have one more outdoor worship, but the weather forecast is problematic to say the least. When I looked earlier this evening, there was about a 37% chance of rain, with that increasing as the morning and afternoon goes on, and the temperature was only supposed to be in the mid 40s. And so our service tomorrow will be inside in the sanctuary. I'll understand if some of you who do not feel comfortable gathering inside won't be at worship, and I will be uploading the service as soon as I can tomorrow, late morning or afternoon. And then we'll plan on having our regular services in the sanctuary through the winter months, through the rest of the fall and the winter months. We're trying to make arrangements to be able to live stream the services. That won't happen tomorrow, but hopefully we'll be able to do that. And so those of you who, for whatever reason, don't come to the live service in the sanctuary can participate in real time with us in worship. I look forward to our worship time in whatever format tomorrow, and then in bringing you messages through the week next week. Until we talk again, stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, and the God who is our refuge and strength, I know, is continuing to bless us all. Goodbye for now.